Well, some people tell us our job is pretty cool, but even if we agreed, we've got nothing on the guys you're about to meet. While the Brewers were out in sunny Arizona for spring training, the Milwaukee Fire Department turned Miller Park into a playground. And the Special Rescue Team invited only Fox 6's Henry Rossoff and 3 of our award-winning photojournalists to check out a stunning and very different kind of practice at the ballpark.
Hart sends one deep to left, and he has done it again.
After the play-by-play has gone away, and frantic fans are no longer in the stands, Miller Park sits somewhat silent.
Give us some slack. Hold on.
During most of the offseason.
Careful, watch your dome.
But on a frigid Friday in March,
I want to follow him just as fast as he's going.
Jenny Schaefer
Don't go any faster than that.
makes plenty of noise,
Hey, Timmy, can you hold up for a minute?
helping rescuers rappel from the roof.
Just the sight of everything being open, the shock factor is pretty high right now.
Over Schaefer's shoulder, Battalion Chief Terry Lintonen keeps a watchful eye on all the action.
Miller Park offers a great variety of training opportunities here. And, opportunities like this are just few and far between.
Watch your head.
They're also vital
It's a straight shot all the way through.
for the Milwaukee Fire Department's heavy urban rescue team.
It's different from your standard firefighting.
The cool thing about being on the HURT team is we get to train in a lot of different places.
And perhaps the most impressive part of this exercise comes with a view.
It's very cool. How many times do you get to rappel from the top of Miller Park?
We're about 200 feet above the ground in the rafters right next to all of the light fixtures of Miller Park. Just to be up here with the fire department as they're training, we have to be strapped in with these harnesses.
When you get over, all you have to do is sit down, and you're already in it.
Rappel instructor Schaefer guides rescuers over the edge,
The world is our playground.
and some plummet past all fear.
We're all trained to a very high level, and I'm very confident that any one of us would be able to, perform in a very safe manner and rescue somebody.
What do I do now?
Lean back.
Still, at least a few of these highly trained firefighters are at first afraid.
This is crazy.
Which is why rescue team supervisors say conquering this dangerous-looking drop is a teaching tool.
And that's what this is about. It's a confidence builder.
It's better now.
Because rescuers know when it comes time to save a construction worker hanging from a building,
Okay, buddy.
fear cannot be a factor.
Stay at that pace so that I don't lock up the belay. This is all general stuff that could happen at any time, and we have to be prepared to adjust to any setting.
A second exercise is buried behind one of the biggest scoreboards in all of baseball.
Patient over. All right.
It's where rescue team recruit Tom Kasperzak hangs helplessly.
Well, the first thing you're always dealing with, obviously, is the height.
All right.
Firefighter Joe Flick is lowered down.
Come in.
In the back of his mind, Flick plays out what might happen.
Whether or not the patient is conscious, not conscious, whether he's panicking.
No matter what a rescuer finds, Flick says the key is calmness.
Just kind of talking to him, keeping communication with him, making sure he's good to go.
Kasperzak is a relatively relaxed and alert patient, so Flick immediately attaches his harness. He could just as easily be saving a stuck window washer or house painter.
We can go up.
That's what we're going to run into in the real world, and that's why we have to train in these types of environments.
Good right there.
Team members above work with Flick to position Kasperzak on a nearby platform. He's quickly and carefully attended to. In real life, Kasperzak may have a neck injury, so he's securely strapped to a basket.
You guys ready? Lift, guys.
Then Flick once again puts his life on the line.
Clear the railing.
He and the team guide Kasperzak past dozens of steel girders all the way to the ground. The main tool that's tested in this exercise is trust.
Trusting your guys, trusting your equipment, trusting your training.
On the ground.
Just as Flick finishes an hour of intense work,
You're going to go in and find our victim.
fellow rescuers on the other side of the stadium are preparing for what may look like child's play. In reality, the team is using Miller Park's playground to simulate the rescue of a trapped factory worker.
For instance, at one of the breweries, they have small openings in vats in different areas.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
After a while, it's hard to find the fun in pushing and pulling a 250-pound man through a tight series of tubes.
1, 2, 3, up.
especially when another scenario they're simulating is a firefighter's worst fear.
I got you, bro.
One of their own caved in on while trying to save someone.
It's an opportunity for us to get into a space that offers realism.
You can come now.
Something that we might run into in the real world.
So when you're staring down the real life version of bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, down to your final strike,
To the air, center field, way back.
know that these firefighters are ready to help the trapped, the tangled, and the terrified
There it goes.
by bringing the sounds of safety to Miller Park.
We're out here training,
Talking about coming up big
and we do this for them.
when his team needs him most. My goodness.
Wauwatosa firefighters also participated in this training, which took 3 days to complete because so many rescuers went through this interesting and important exercise. At Miller Park, Henry Rossoff, Fox 6 News.
And yesterday we saw the crew in action, in fact. They rescued a seagull from the roof of City Hall.
Skills paying off already.
Indeed.
Her face floored the whole country.
Beef